guys, this is Rebecca Wong reporting to you live from the Stylecaster headquarters in New York. Today I am going to interview CEO Ari Goldberg, and right now we have our first live person. Right. This is the Psychorama, which Stylecaster is actually the only one who has this 360 rotating model. Hey FIT, this is Rebecca Wong reporting to you from the Stylecaster headquarters. Today I'm interviewing CEO Ari Goldberg. Hi Ari, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? How's everything?
You're the mic. Great. So can you just tell us about your background briefly? I know it's a lot, but try to...
Absolutely. So I started Stylecaster about 3.5 years ago. Prior to starting Stylecaster, I was brought on to start LeBron James's marketing company. So my background's in representing ball players, celebrities, and Fortune 500 brands. I was brought on as Vice President of Strategy and Business Development for LRMR Marketing. Prior to that, I was actually involved in 3 very exciting startups.
What was it about fashion? And you said your girlfriend was in fashion. Is she the one who really inspired you to make the change from being LeBron James's manager to coming here and sitting with dresses and doing marketing and all those things?
Yeah, I definitely think that was a huge inspiration for it. I think behind every great man is a woman that inspires him. But in addition to that, I think the fashion and style space has traditionally been very void of technology. I think there was room for disruption. I think digital has had a greater impact on fashion and style, especially as it relates to publishing, more so than any other industry in the world right now. So really we set out with the mission, as many of you know, of Style to the People. But really the idea was to create the most disruptive and innovative digital social media company in the space. And hopefully we're doing a good job of that.
Okay, well, definitely doing a good job. So now you studied sports management in school, right? So any advice to anyone else who wants to start a business or any aspiring entrepreneurs?
Absolutely. So I actually started school just down the street from you guys. I went to NYU undergrad and for graduate school. I have an undergrad degree in economics and political science, as well as a master's in sports business. So I definitely took the sports fan thing a little too far, and thankfully it paid off. My recommendation, I started my first business when I was 19 at NYU. So my advice for everyone is to start. Just start. If you want to start a blog, start a blog. If you want to start a business, start a business. I think it's Warren Buffett who said, people always ask Mr. Buffett, what's the greatest indicator of success? And he goes, there is no one indicator that I found, but the one thing I have seen is how young someone was when they started their first business. So the sooner the better. Get involved. The things that you're going to learn, the things that you guys are learning in school are the most important things you'll learn, but there's a number of things that you can learn while working or starting a business that you simply can't learn out of a textbook. So I highly recommend that if you have that entrepreneurial itch, get started and see where it goes.
So did you have any other internships in school, or you just went straight into it when you were 19?
A little bit of both. So actually when I moved to New York, I really wanted to work on Wall Street. Ever since I was little, I was 5 years old, I wanted to represent the greatest athlete in the world. Unfortunately, everybody told me that would be impossible. So at 25, I got to tell them how wrong they were. But prior to that, I said, oh, well, maybe working on Wall Street would be interesting. So when I got to NYU, I started working in investment banking at Smith Barney. And around that time, I got kind of tied into the New York nightlife scene and decided to start my own business at 19, really doing strategic marketing and events, and it was an unparalleled experience.
Now, can you tell us about your intern program? Because, I mean, definitely people want to see somebody who's as inspiring as you are and work with them on a day-to-day basis.
Well, let's hope I'm inspiring first and foremost. I take what we call our JTM program very seriously here at Stylecaster, and it's one of the things that I'm most proud of in the business. We don't have interns, we have JTMs, junior team members. I always say interns get coffee, junior team members have work to do. So if you want to come work at Stylecaster, we got work to do, so be ready for that. But I think the mark of a great company, whether it's an MTV or an ESPN or whatever it might be, is really how well you're able to develop talent. And there's nothing that I have greater pride in the fact that 5 of our full-time team members started off as JTMs. I see our JTMs all over the fashion and style industry running social media and getting jobs at unbelievable brands. And it's super exciting, and that's really something we take great pride in. So if you're the most talented people at FIT, we want to meet you, and we'd love to have you here at Stylecaster.
Now, how do these people get in contact with you?
We have an email set up, intern@stylecaster.com. Everybody can do that. You guys are a block away, so you're feel free to just come by the office and say, hey, this is a place I want to work. And we appreciate initiative. So if you do that, I'm pretty sure you'll be in a good place to get a job.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to know exactly what are you looking for? What impresses you?
I think, again, I think it's initiative. I think it's confidence. I think it's a humility. And really, as you guys have seen throughout the office, we have what we call our isms, or our core values, all over the walls. And it's winners win and no ego and what can I do to help. And that's really who we are as a brand, hopefully who we are as people, and really the people that we're looking to bring onto the team. So I'm happy to send you guys our isms so you can take a look through. But that's really the sheet that we hire off of. So we're looking for people that are the best at what they do, people that are passionate. I think as a proprietor of a business, we're always looking for people that are passionate about our brand. If you look at great brands like Nike or Apple or Coca-Cola, those people, it's like a cult. They love that brand more than anything. And I think what's so exciting about Stylecaster is the people on our team love this brand. They love this business. We want more people like that because at the end of the day, especially as a newer business, those are our brand ambassadors. Everything stems internally. And to have you guys and to have JTMs from FIT and NYU and Parsons, you guys are really the foundation of what this business will become.
Definitely, and you answered one of your own isms, how can I help? Which is on the wall, it's amazing. Also, what do you see in the future for Stylecaster? Have you met all the goals that you want to meet, and do you have any like huge plans or surprises for us in the future?
Let's hope there's some things in the future. I definitely think there are. I'm a big hip-hop fan, and I'm a big Drake fan, and there's a Drake lyric that says, I'm kind of scared of what the future holds because I used to want some things and now I'm used to those, right? And I think that's really where we're at as a business. We got to keep pushing the envelope. We have a massive vision for bringing style to the people, and we are just scratching the surface of that. Thankfully, we've achieved a lot of our goals. We do millions of dollars of revenue. We have a profitable business. We have a great team. We're inspiring a lot of people. We get to do interviews with people like you. There's a lot of great things happening, especially when you look at the sites we're developing or our brand partners, and there's Diet Coke, and there's P&G, and there's Starbucks, and all these amazing things are happening, but our vision is much greater. We have a lot more work to do, and it's our function as leaders to not only set that vision and keep achieving it, but also keep hiring people that can help us achieve the vision and set an even bigger vision for the future.
So you sound extremely involved in every aspect of the business. So on a day-to-day basis, what would you say are your key roles, and is there a typical day for you, or is every day something different?
I think that's the exciting thing. You know, I have what I call professional ADD, so I love being involved in a lot of different things. I usually wake up in the morning, take a quick glance at my schedule just to see what I need to wear, and then go about my day. But it's exciting for me and my personality type to be involved in all these different types of businesses. The most exciting thing for me is the caliber of people I'm able to work with, not only on our team, but our partners and the brand partners we get to work with. The level of intelligence and sophistication that I'm talking with these decision makers about is really exciting. So day to day, I do get to be involved in a lot of things. I say, you know, right now we're really moving the company to a point where we need to have specialists. And at the end of the day, it should be one generalist, and that should be me. I should have my hands involved in everything, and really I need to have an overview of the company. But honestly, it's just a privilege to be involved in the conversations we get to have and to work with the amazing people in this office.
Well, it sounds like an amazing opportunity for our students and for everyone you get to work with. Right. Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. This is Rebecca Wong signing off for WFIT.